20 miles west of downtown Dallas. One of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys. Along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Off we go on Sunday night. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. The play action. It's Prescott. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
36-yard line.
Going to 53. Yeah! 26.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cowboys.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A run once more with Blue. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
Brings up second and 8 at the Patriots' 22-yard line.
Up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA.
From the 22 now, here's second and 8.
Yeah! 26.
Again, it's Blue. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Yeah, 47. 48. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Dak going to give this to Blue. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here comes second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
A give. Here comes Blue. And he will score. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys. That touchdown number 19 on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Patriots
7-0
nothing.
is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. the 35, it's 1st and 10. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 2nd and 9. And the 36-yard
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Henderson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
We're going to 54. Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Pistol now for Prescott. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold them on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
33-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the play fake, Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A pickup of 21 on that connection. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. A run with Blue. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Moving to his right. Oh, what a throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go.
3rd and short. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
21-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Maynard on 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing now is May. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New England.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Cavante Turpin on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah!
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big connection from Dak to CD. 31 yards.
39-yard line.
Yeah, 26.
On the handoff, Blue. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Yeah, here we go. Wide 8.
Prescott. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 5.
Here we go. Wide 8. 26.
From the shotgun, it's down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Throwing on 2nd down. May. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Yeah, very good.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickens, first catch, and that's good for a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Williams in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's good.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And It seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw now, May. This is caught at 2. And the Patriots going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Well, they turn around and they decide to give it to the big fullback this time to try to get it over the goal line, but this defense proves there is not a lot of room to operate down here close.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Off the play fake, it's May. Rolling right. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with blue. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Prescott now. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide in. There we go. Wide in. 26.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Yes! Here we go!
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They send the tight end in motion. On first and 10, here's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the
Williams in motion. May to throw on second down. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Patriots first down. Out of the gun, here's May. Pass completed to Douglas.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
It is second and 9. Tight end going in motion here. May to the air once more. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on third down is May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's in! Touchdown, New England. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Here comes a return from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and that will lead to a second down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
His throw left side is complete, and he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. To the air again. Prescott. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, Prescott to the air. Quickly to the outside and complete. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Yeah! There we go!
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 54 yards out. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Cowboys will cut the deficit down to 2. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Putting the tight end in motion. Off the play fake, here's May. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Where was that?
They'll run. It's Henderson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8.
Working out of the gun, it's May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for our Patriots.
13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, New England.
1st down, Patriots.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. To throw is May. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide eight! 26!
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide eight! Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide, 20!
They'll run, he'll try the left side now. Room up to the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
Here we go. 20.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll throw again. Dak. Now screen set up for Blue. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Prescott again. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He'll get this one out to his fullback. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Tackled by DeMarvion Overshow. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Nebraska. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 1st and 10. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 21. Good for a Patriots first down.
And a Patriot first down.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the middle they go. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 16 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Patriots 35, Cowboys 19.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Yeah, really, 26.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
He's got it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Cowboys
A big play and a much-needed one as well. It covers 51 yards.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 50. Yeah! Here we go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 9.
Yeah!
They'll run on second down. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. That's on Tyler Guyton, the tackle. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Here we go, 46. 26. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7. Here comes the jet sweep. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? On the handoff, this is Chubb. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second down.
On second down, it's May. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Patriots ready for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Yes! What do you think?
Back near his goal line, Prescott. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's second down.
Then we're going to 52. Yeah, there we go. Then we're going to 52. What do you think? What do you think?
They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, a loose football. One of the Patriots has it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Hey, kill! 47! What do you think?
He'll run. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Kill!
It's fourth down.
Kill!
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
What's up? Hey, what's up?
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11.
Hey, what's up?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in